morning. It depends which part of the world you are. You're. I'm just. We're still on the topic, uh, finches and the secret behind raising finches, and how to and so forth. All the details about finches and stuff. So continuously, I'm trying to get back to the topic of finches, birds generally speaking, but finches specific, especially North American finches. We talk about some tips and tricks the last session, but I really want to get back to the one of the things. I done some research and I experienced it myself when I was raising the birds and catching them in the wild and breeding them and a lot of people they might say, wow, you're catching birds in the wild. you know it's a quite a good experience, but I wouldn't recommend anybody to do that. There's a lot skill you need to do because you can harm those beautiful exotic birds easy. So the best things to do for now, for people that don't have idea, the passion, just stick with raising the bird in like a pet, and try just to interact with your pet, which is the bird. And we're back again to the one of the topic we talk about, which is what's the what's the benefits, like what's the benefits of having a bird as a pet, and what actually what's the secret. We talk about latest scientific finding about bird watching is recommended to release stress, how it works, and generally speaking, when you go to the nature, has a positive effect. And when you go into like a forest or a park, and there is birds, maybe there is a little nest, and you're seeing birds back and forth to the nest, and you sit down and watch it. It takes you away from your misery. You have issues at work, you have issues with your partner, your wife or husband, or you have issues with your kids, or you have stress with your mother-in-law, all the above. So or I don't know, you just have a bad negative, you have a bad day, you have a negative approach in life, generally speaking. So I recommend just go to the park, and this is proved by scientists, the fact of interact with the nature is healthier. Actually, it will make you look younger first. Second, make you live longer. And third, you enjoy the other creation, the nature. You don't miss out. You're part of the creation, and you have to interact with your surrounding, which is birds, other animals, trees, flowers, fresh air. You know what I mean? You don't want to stay in your house the whole, 7 days, 24 hours, 365 days, in the house. Obviously, it's not good. Try to interact with nature. And, the birds, like I said, I mentioned that. The second one, if you have a bird as a pet, how it's going to affect you in a negative and positive. First of all, there is, you become unselfish because you have a little bird in the house. You have another to look after, not just yourself. Especially for people that live alone. People that live alone, they intend to come home, do their little chores. You know what they have to do if they cook, if they do whatever, they read a book or they watch a TV or they pray, whatever they do. It's good to have a partner. Obviously, you have family and but somehow there is a huge benefit to have somebody watching you, talking to you on a regular basis. And believe me, the best things to have. Oh, okay, like you can have dogs and cats, but there is a big responsibility, you know, to in looking after the dogs and cats, and you have to have space for them, and you have to take them for a walk, and you have to do birds. You don't have to do that. Birds, they are in the cage there, or you know whatever in a spot in your house. The only thing you make sure you clean after them on a regular basis, fresh water, and different type of food. We're gonna talk about food in later sessions about how to diverse their food and stuff. You just look at from your diet. You know what I mean? You don't eat every day lentils, or for me personally, or you don't eat every day McDonald's. You get sick of it. So the same thing with birds. You don't just stick with one thing like seeds and stuff. There's greens and stuff. Anyways, that's another topic. Back to the main things we talk about today in this session about the health benefit and the health benefit of having a pet, especially finches, because they sing, they're beautiful, and now you can get into the breeding part or mating, because they like birds. They like to have a partner. That's the way it is. All the creations, God created them with partnership. Nobody is solo, nobody alone. So it's amazing. And so that tell us those birds, we can learn a lot of stuff from their social life. So the benefit of having a bird as a pet, two things. Second, having a partner. Third, learning from their life and their existence, their social interaction. And that takes you away from your misery through the day or through the week, whatever. It's like you're having a child, and then you come home after work. You're so excited to see your son, your kid is excited to see you. That helps to reduce stress daily and regular basis. It's almost the same. Some people, they don't have family, they don't have wife, kids, or they live alone. Really, it's really recommended to have a partner or friend. You know, if they have friends, they can go and interact with friends. But you come home alone, and some people that now this is normal people. Now there's other people, they have problems. You know what I mean? They really depressed or depression or stressed. A lot of stress and stuff really helps. You know what I mean? It's there is a huge benefit, and takes that loneliness, or people they feel loneliness. Take that loneliness. I know it's not for everybody to have a finch in the cage home and stuff, but there is a secret. My experience, since I was a kid, I love birds, generally speaking, and I just to get to love those beautiful exotic finches in North Africa, and they are beautiful, good looking, and they are color, and they sing, and they like meeting, like with they like a partnership, and they like to raise them. So I done a little bit of everything. I take care of them. I catch the baby birds. I keep them in the cage. I breed them, and the lifespan of the bird can go depend their life. Again, don't stress them out. You stress somebody's gonna die. So, anyways, I'm just trying to wrap up this session about birds and about the benefit of having a finch, domesticated finch as a pet home. There is a lot of benefit of having a health benefit, especially for the people with needs. Needs, what I mean, it's people with depression, stress, and their loneliness. They are alone. You know, they have you know, they can interact and relate it to these birds. They have them as a pet. It will, through the year, their positive attitude will come back, and all the negativity will go away if they have a domesticated finch as a pet home, and they interact because they get busy with that bird, and they don't know what the bird's saying, but the bird loves them because they take care of the birds, and the birds appreciate things, generally speaking. Anyways, thanks for I'm just trying to have a good direction for these these sessions, and if there is anything I miss or there is questions about, I'm gonna still getting it to practical. I'm gonna show you some birds and some, but I'm just getting to the to to the main thing slowly. But I share with you the benefit, late scientific finding about health benefit having domesticated finches as a pet home. Until then, take care of yourself. Be safe in the road. Have a good evening. Oh, good morning.